What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. If y'all don't know, my name is Ghost and I wanted to talk about the possibility of Rebirth Island making its way into Warzone 2 and if we will be getting the same old Rebirth map that we've had for, well, the last 2 games, or will we be possibly getting something new? If you guys enjoy these videos, please do consider dropping it a like and subscribing to the channel. If you guys are new, I do all types of Call of Duty content around here. Love to have you be part of the family. Now, I'm pretty sure that the majority of us know that this whole mode started with Alcatraz beginning in Black Ops 4 in Blackout. And when we got this mode, I absolutely fell in love with it. I mean, there was just something about it where it kept that feeling of being a battle royale, but then again, it also had a little bit of a feeling of kind of being a multiplayer mode because it was really fast paced and you always had the chance to respawn, and there was just something about it that really clicked with me and I think a lot of other people as well. Not only is the game mode really fun and just kind of an interesting twist on the battle royale genre, but they placed us on a map that we were already used to because of the nostalgia from zombies. And not only that, but it's an actual real place that you can go and tour and all that stuff, so it's relatable to us, you know. So when we eventually got Rebirth Island in Warzone, man, it was so freaking awesome. I was so happy to actually finally see this mode come into Warzone. Not that I didn't like Verdansk at the time, because I definitely did, and now that we have Caldera, I'm really missing Verdansk, and kind of like one of those things you don't really know what you have until it's gone. But I was really happy to see Alcatraz, or Rebirth, make its way into Warzone, and I eventually gravitated my way over there and just kind of made my home over on Rebirth Island. But we're going to be going into 2023 with Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, and we've been playing on this map now for the last 4 years and 2 games. As much as I absolutely love this map and probably wouldn't even be sad if they just copy and pasted it into Warzone 2, which, knowing Activision, kind of seems like something that they would do, I honestly really do think it's time for something new. And I've mentioned this before in some shorts and on my TikTok. I also made a post on Twitter about this a really long time ago, but I really think that Activision, Infinity Ward, whoever is really in charge of doing this, somebody needs to look into this. I honestly think you guys should make Hashima Island in Japan the new Rebirth Island. I'm gonna try to throw up as much photos and footage as I absolutely can of this island to give you guys kind of an idea of what I'm talking about here. Not only does the layout of this island just look incredible, but I really honestly do think that the history, lore, and just some of the really creepy things about this place is something that Activision could really work with and maybe, you know, put some twists on and give us some cool little events or stories or something. If you guys don't know, this was actually a coal mining city that was abandoned in 1974, I do believe, because there was no more coal left on the island. At least that's what's due to believe. And it was completely abandoned until the 90s, until the Japanese government finally opened it up to tourists. But there is exceptions to these tourists as well. You can only tour the island for up to 2 hours, and you have to be in these groups of people, and there are certain areas on the island that is completely restricted and off limits. The first location is called the Stairway to Hell, and just by the name, I know it sounds creepy enough, and it is a coal mining island. So I mean, if you can think about it, it's probably just a really deep mine shaft that probably like almost reaches the center of the earth or something. But then we have another one that honestly, for some reason, to me sounds creepier than Stairway to Hell, and that is Block 65. Now, absolutely nobody has any clue what happened in Block 65 or what did take place in there, but one thing we do know is that we are not allowed to go there. On an island that housed over 5,000 people that were working in these mines, this wasn't just a little town, but they pretty much had an entire city going on this island. And that means that they had to have some sort of, you know, a police station, hospitals, maybe even a psych ward. You never even know. But Block 65, that just sounds creepy to me. Activision, Infinity Ward, man, you guys could really twist a lot of things with this island, I think, to give us some really cool events, some lore, you know, just make up some crazy stuff, man. I think it would be really cool, really interesting to see. And heck, this thing's already got a bunch of famous names for it already. Maybe if you guys haven't heard it from its actual name, Hashima Island can also be known as Ghost Island. I really like that one. Untouched Land and Battleship Island. But looking at the POIs from like an overhead view here, man, it honestly looks like this would be an awesome map to fight on. I know there might be some concerns with like building size and stuff like that, but I think they could do a little bit of shrinking down on some of the building sizes and stories and stuff like that. But for the most part, they should be able to keep the layout almost exactly the same. I like how it looks like there's some more like urban areas, like you got like the actual city part that looks like it's got stacked with apartments and stuff. You got like the area that could almost be like the prison yard area. You got like this building that's almost like a Y shape, be kind of like the prison from Alcatraz area. You got this wide open space down here that's along the edge of the island, but it's also got this nice little hillside via with some little structures that are in between. I really dig the look of this map, and I think that it would be a little bit bigger than the Rebirth Island map that we have right now and that we've been used to. But I think if they just maybe up the player count a little bit, like maybe gave us like 60 players instead of 40, I think that would be a good little number. I don't know, but this is something that I would really like to see happen to Rebirth Island or Warzone 2. If we don't get any Rebirth Island at all, I'm just gonna be sad. If they decide to do something like this, I'll be really happy. And hey, even if they just give us plain old Rebirth again back on Alcatraz, knowing me, I'll probably even be happy with that too. But if you guys have any more ideas for any cool new locations for a new Rebirth Island, let us know down in the comments section, because the one thing that I've learned throughout Verdansk and through Caldera and all these events and stuff like that is that Resurgence, even on the bigger maps in smaller closed off areas, it doesn't feel the same. It's just not it. But I think if they were to replicate just something new that was like Rebirth Island, that's like Alcatraz, that's on that same kind of scale, that's not just a closed off section of one of the larger maps, I think the community would love it like 1,000 times more. Anyways, these are just my thoughts and my opinions. If you guys enjoyed, please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I do all types of Call of Duty content. I'd love to have you guys be a part of the family. Thank you for listening to my ass ramble on about this for damn near almost 8 minutes now. Thank you guys. Hope you guys take care, have a blessed rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Right here, you just went up the stairs, let's go. Let's go.